Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mo. I am a hairstylist and studio suite owner in Central New York. Today's Vlogmas video, I just wanted to do a little get to know me. I'm realizing that I've never actually introduced myself on this channel, so if you stumbled across it, you're probably like, what the hell? Like, who is this chick? So I wanted to do a little get to know me video. I was looking online for like good Q&A questions for like a YouTuber introduction video. I hate calling myself a YouTuber because like I'm not like a YouTuber, but I make videos for YouTube, so I guess I'm a YouTuber. I was looking for questions that people tend to ask for like a get to know me video, and honestly some of them were like a little too personal and some of them like were kind of irrelevant to what I want to do here on this channel. So we're gonna go back to elementary school and do a good old-fashioned who, what, when, where, why, and how get to know me video. So to start things off, let's start off with who am I? My name is Mo, as I've said in quite a few videos. I'm realizing that I have never really introduced myself on this channel properly, and at the beginning of my videos I just kind of jump into the video and you have no idea really who I am and why you're watching this channel. So I just wanted to take a moment to actually dive into who I am. My name is Mo. I am 28 years old and I live in upstate Central New York. There's a lot of debate when you live in New York State on what part of the state you live in. To those in Long Island and New York City, upstate is like the Albany, Rockland County area, and that is very downstate still to me. I always get asked, being from New York when I travel, how far I am from the Empire State Building, and I just always say you might be able to see it if it's a really clear day. Obviously that's sarcasm. New York City is about a 5-hour drive for me, so you would never be able to see the Empire State Building from where I live. So yes, I was born and raised in Central New York and became a licensed cosmetologist in 2014 after graduating from high school and my vocational program in 2013. I will go more into my hair journey in an upcoming video that I have scheduled, so we'll dive more into that then. But I did do a vocational program my junior and senior year of high school where I got to go to regular school for half the day, and then the other half of the day I would go to cosmetology school to get my hours for my licensing. So early 2014 is when I finally took my state boards, got licensed, and ever since then it's just been such a fun roller coaster of a career. I opened a studio suite in April of this year, and this has been by far the most rewarding and terrifying venture I've ever taken in my life. I do see myself taking more chances, more risks, and saying yes to more career opportunities than I typically would have in the past, especially working in a commission salon or working at like a corporate salon. So that aspect has been very rewarding. But obviously with opening a business comes business stressors. I have been with my partner for 2 years. We live together with our 2 cats. Their names are Paris and Chef. You'll see them, I'm sure, in different vlogs and things, just kind of bopping around. They kind of do their own thing, but when they want attention, they really want attention, so they'll make themselves known. I love to travel. I love fashion and food and checking out cool new restaurants and bars. I say I love fashion, but like I'm kind of falling back in love with fashion and styling my clothes and that kind of thing. I always wanted to pursue a career in fashion, whether that was like modeling or actual fashion design, fashion photography. Honestly, hair has been an avenue for me to get involved with the fashion industry. I never quite pursued that, and it's something that I also am falling back in love with. I am starting to really just want to like invest in myself, my clothes, get some staple pieces, get some investment pieces, and yeah, I document that journey, and that's going to be like a fun side passion project that I document on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll put the account here for that because it's a whole separate thing, and it's kind of when I have time for it. It's not anything that I'm like looking to be another career venture or anything. It's just something I want to do as like a side hobby situation. When did I start my YouTube channel? I actually used to make YouTube videos back when I was in junior high, middle school, junior high with my friends. Most of them I think might still be around online, but I don't necessarily have a direct access to those videos, but they're very cringy. I would do like sketch videos, like sketch comedy, if this helps make sense of things, if you've been on YouTube for a long time, you probably remember like the early days with like Shane Dawson and Destiny and like Lita Monster Bunny and like all those people. And I very much was like a early 2000s MySpace scene queen person, so I liked the more quirky humor, alternative people on the internet and tried to replicate that, and it was so bad and so cringy. That was like my first dive into making content, and you know, my parents always thought it was kind of funny and no one at school knew about it. Me and my friends would just do it on the weekends, or whenever summer vacation came up, we would constantly make videos of different things that we thought were funny. And even if no one watched it, I just loved the creative process of it. Like, I've always been a very creative person. So that was kind of my first dive into YouTube, but I never really like fully pursued it. I, on and off throughout high school, would make videos, like kind of, I guess, beauty-ish content. Like I would do makeup videos, or like get ready with me for school videos, or get ready with me to go to a concert, that kind of stuff. And never really stuck with it. It just was something fun to do in my free time. Same throughout college, I would still kind of make things, but I wasn't uploading them nearly as often as I did in middle school and junior high, but still would try to make the effort to create something. Fast forward to COVID, I was re-inspired to start creating content, especially because everybody was at home and I was at home, and I can do a whole video on my COVID experience if you would like to hear about it. I had the idea to start creating content for YouTube again during 2020, but I was really scared. Fast forward to 2021, still the same thing. 2022, I was inspired by Vlogmas to start creating content again. And I did start Vlogmas, but I never completed it last year. I keep saying I only made it like 6 days in, but I just went back and looked and I made it to like day 11. So I'm only a couple days further out than I was last year, which is good, but I just kind of got overwhelmed. And also I don't want to say I didn't care, but I didn't care. And now I'm just at a point where I need something besides just hair to creatively stimulate me, because my career is so much of my life now that I own my own business and am basically at the mercy of working for myself all the time. This is more of a passion project right now, but I do have a goal for it to be an extension of my business. I never did anything besides the first 11 days of Vlogmas with this channel, so I had the idea but never really had any follow through. So Vlogmas this year is my channel relaunch essentially, or channel launch in a way. I already have all of my videos planned out for next year. There'll be a combination of some vlogs, sit down videos like this, and any other content that I'm inspired to make on the fly. If you like tutorials, I might do them. I might keep those as short form content for TikTok or Instagram Reels. I could do shorts though with it. So if you like tutorials, I can also incorporate tutorials as part of this channel as well. There will be 4 channel video uploads each month is my goal. I think it's a good schedule to have initially, just to not overwhelm myself right off the bat. So there will guaranteed be 4 videos a month on this channel. So we've covered who, what, when, where. We kind of covered where. I suppose for where, I could just tell you where to find me online. You can follow me on this channel. Please subscribe, like, comment, interact. I always do my best to interact on here and on any of my platforms with whoever engages with my content. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. If you want to find other content, definitely follow my Instagram and TikTok. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but I started this channel to be more of like an extension of my creativity online, and to have a place to have a little bit more of like long form content that I can't really do on like Instagram or TikTok because they are so short form focused. I still personally enjoy long form content. I love like daily vlogs and just chatty longer videos. I love putting a podcast video on when I'm cleaning and doing chores and things, just to be able to listen to it. And yeah, so I wanted to dive more into longer form content, change up my norm a little bit, kind of also have it as like a video journal and diary to see how the next year of my career progresses and moving forward. I also I feel like there's a lack of hairstylists on YouTube that aren't just catering to hairstylists. I want to be a hairstylist that caters to people and help kind of get rid of some of the stereotypes in the hair world and kind of break down the walls and help people understand a little bit more of the inner workings to a point. I don't quite know 100% how that's going to pan out, but I do want to just document my journey owning my own studio suite, document my journey as a stylist, my career growth, some strategies, and also just to help inspire people to, chase their dreams and do what they want to do, even if it's a little embarrassing. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel and I never did it, especially when I was younger, because I was so insecure and just didn't know what other people would think. And honestly, I'm 28, I'm getting really close to 30, and you just hit a point where you don't give up. I mean, I can delusionally say I would love to have this platform turn into a place where I can do brand collaborations and, go on brand trips and do that kind of stuff. And I know people say like, oh, the influencer market is so oversaturated. And I mean, everybody can be an influencer if they want to be, but I think there's a difference between just being an influencer and being an influential person. And I really hope documenting my journey can help me become an influential person in inspiring other people to chase their dreams and accomplish their goals and do the things people tell you are not possible, because it is. Like, just to put it plain and simple, it is. That's my why. I kind of already touched on this because a lot of these questions kind of overlap a little bit, but how I plan to utilize this channel and how I plan to grow and, progress this aspect of myself online is obviously we will be being consistent, increasing quality when we can. I'd love to level up and eventually turn my home office / closet into more of a studio setting. But for now, just being consistent and keeping my promises to myself and just really trying to form a community on this little corner of the internet, because I know it's exhausting online sometimes and everyone's always sharing their thing and selling you stuff and promoting this and promoting that, and I just want this to be a cool place where we can just hang out. Obviously, as things progress, you're probably gonna get a sponsor or an ad read or something. The goal right now is not for this to be a moneymaker, it's more so for me to just have a way to express myself online, I guess. That's not just hair content. I think I covered all the main questions that I wanted to go over in this video. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Yeah, if you like this video, like getting to know me, give it a thumbs up. And I guess I'll catch you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 15. You have a great rest of the day, night, weekend, whenever you are watching this, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.